Must be Shadow Karja armor. Strange. Not a scratch on it. These look like drag marks. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
Alright, y'all, let's follow these tracks. See where they lead us. The thing about life is, people always leave tracks behind. You know? We always leave tracks behind. People always try to be so careful, and they always leave something to let you know what's going on or what they did. They'll try to manipulate the situation in order to, like, you know, get you off of their tracks or get you off their trail. See, trail. But the more you try to cover up what you do, the more evidence you leave behind. That's why, like, in court cases and stuff like that, tampering with evidence, they make that a crime too, because you're trying to cover up what you did, and that just leads to more work. So you get charged, for more work. Like how, like when you ask for extra sauce or extra this, they charge you for the extra. You get charged for the extra. When if you should have just been precise and very calculated with your initial movements, you would have been okay. But people like to be slick and, you know, try to mop up or distract or act like something happened in another direction to get you off the direction they're on. But in my mind,
I get why they wanted Ursa dead.
Oh.
But why fake an ambush?
There's more to this.
Yeah, it's always
We're
more.
gonna figure it out.
When you try to take someone off your trail, right, you put more work into making a distraction than actually covering up what you did. You know what I'm saying? If you put more work into doing what you did precisely instead of sloppy, you wouldn't have people following your tracks. You wouldn't have people on your tail. You wouldn't have people trying to see what you got going on. But that's just my mindset. If you're going to do something, right, do it correct the first time. Don't be sloppy with it.
No room.
That's with anything. Like relationships and everything. Like normally people, they'll start a relationship, it get real messy because they don't have the proper actions or the proper responses, and they start over with someone else, and they just bring they just continue the sloppy actions with them, and their life is a big mess.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
I don't know what you got going on, my guy. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what y'all got. You and your people got stuff going on, my guy.
Still around. Oh, these bastards want to fight, huh?
They're your people.
What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Calling in machines. Bruh. I ain't got time for y'all. Oh, bro. Bro. Where that other one go? Whoa. Did he break it? Oh, he broke it. Bro. Bro.
It's gone.
You grid mad too. Had to get rid of the machines, boy.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual.
Set up, see?
Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
Told you, y'all. It's when people go out their way to make something seem like it's not. You know what I mean? People will do that. People like to set up other people and get sloppy. Then your plans get full. Can't always make assumptions until you get evidence, right? The only thing you can do in life, to me, is to think of all of the possibilities. And once you get all the possibilities in order, then everything starts falling into place. Can't just assume. You gotta do more work. You always gotta do more work out here. Cause things can turn. Things can always turn. Turn for the good. Turn for the worse. You gotta be ready for anything.
So much blood. What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it. A lot of people died here. A massacre.
Massacre, huh?
These look like Vanguard weapons. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back.
We did that. We did that.
Those rocks are shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
We did that one. Did that one. Got the supplies. Something up there. Probably just that warrior. Yeah, it's just the warrior. Something over there. Let's get it.
This is what brought the machines here. It's sophisticated. Whoever built it knows what they're doing.
So they know how to summon the machines. They figured out a way to summon the machines. Interesting.
Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I've been doing that.
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing.
Oh, it's different. What we got here?
There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
Bet. Got the whole site investigated. It's taught to Aaron.
This is Ursa's helmet.
Ooh, they got your sister helmet.
I thought she died in the field below, but it must have been here. All this trickery. For what?
To throw people off.
Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory. But it takes a little imagination.
Let's hear
So
it.
far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it
Waves.
cracked the stone there.
Since sound
I
waves
think
like
it
music.
paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
Then why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
He always
Someone
think the
else's.
worst. He always think the
These leather
worst.
straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough so it could have been anyone, even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right,
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
That boy happy. It always takes someone else to come away, clean up the dirty work. You won't know why they did all that. Because nobody was going to do all that work. She was the only one that did all that work. You feel me? They were just going to take things at face value. What most people do, they take things at face value. But when you go digging and searching and moving and shaking things, you get answers, you get clues. Things don't be as solid as they seem. You feel me? That's why, like, the defense and the prosecutors, what they poke at the witness. They poke at the person on the stand, giving witnesses, the statements and stuff, to make sure their story is what? Solid, to make sure there's no what? Loose ends. But be surprised how many people just be putting on a show and they can't hold up their act for long.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
They can't. People truly can't keep their what? Story straight for long. It's like, one thing that I have learned in life is actions are defined by words. But a lot of people live off a credit card system. They want credit for the stuff they haven't done yet. No. Your words are only as good as your actions.
Useful.
If you give words before actions, you're going to get behind on those payments. You feel me? Just know that your actions, they have to come before your words. Because you'll spend your whole life trying to catch up with your words. You feel me? Instead of you talking about what you did or what you have done. That's what you should be doing. What your actions should be talked about and not your actions trying to catch up with your words. Because you speak more and you can speak faster than you can act. So it's best to put credit, to build credit first. You feel me? To build it. When I say build it, have your actions define you and not your words define you. It's always best to have your actions define you and not your words. Your words should just explain yourself or describe yourself or explain yourself, you know? Man is nothing.
A bit.
Man is nothing if his words mean nothing. But your words are basically defined by what you do. And if you put forth your best effort before you say your best effort, you really have nothing to worry about. Everybody say I'm a man of my word. No, I'm a man of action. You know, my lady understands that. My mom understands that. My family understands that I'm a man of action. You never say what you're gonna do before you do it. You don't count your eggs, you don't count your chickens until they're hatched. You feel me? You gotta have the action before you say the words. Like telling people what you're gonna do before you do it is foolish. It is foolish. Saying that you're gonna put up videos when you're busy is foolish. You gotta be able to be a man of your word because your actions defined by the words. Just do it. Like Nike say, you just do it and they'll talk about it later. You just do it and we'll talk about it later. As a saying goes, everybody that's religious or church, you ask for forgiveness. You don't ask for permission.
Calm.
You do it first and then you talk later. But a lot of people do negative actions instead of positive. Because it works both ways. You can have nothing but negative actions. But if you put that positive first, if you're a positive person, you get nothing but positive actions. You do the positive actions first and y'all talk about it later. It's like, you don't tell her what you're going to do before you do it. Just do it. And then she's like, oh, wow, you did this for me. Yeah, we did it. Like, why you do it? And you talk about it later. You do the actions first and you talk about them later. But a lot of people talk before they do things. And that's how people get in trouble. People's mouths get them in trouble so much. Can't allow your mouth to get you in trouble. Got a rock in a hard place right now, y'all. I guess I gotta go the long way. Guess we gotta go the long way. We up here at the Meridian. About to go see Aaron. We just left that site where we found the remains of his sister, her helmet. So we think that she is alive. So he was supposed to come over here and check to see if the body that they said that was his sister's is really his sister's. Hopefully they got dental records or something. I just lay it. Hopefully they got something that can, you know, distinguish if that's her or not. I like the attentiveness, but you can't even sneak in this place. You running late for something, or you know what I mean? They like, oh, making all that noise. They know you only. They know you. They know. They just know. You feel me? They know someone coming. Let's talk to you then.
Greetings, Aloy.
What's good?
Blameless Marad.
Blameless Marad.
You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
Yes, sir.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram gets special treatment, and now outlanders from the Savage East. Interest could the Sun King have in her?
Oh, jealousy. What business? Outlander woman. I've been here for 2 hours. I've been waiting for customer service for 2 hours. That's how people sound.
Ignore them.
Importance first, y'all. Priorities.
Get a second helping of dessert.
Some people don't have priority. There's certain things that come before your petty needs or, well,
The
wants.
most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right
See, markings.
I gave it to Ursa when we were kids.
Tattoo.
Fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well.
Ooh.
Errant, Murad. Let me discuss it with her privately.
These men always want to talk to you privately, Aloy.
I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
Let's get right to it.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
He need a powerful woman by his side. I'll tell y'all something. No king, no president, nobody is in power in this country without a woman by his side. Every president had a wife. Even Trump has a bought wife. She don't, you feel me? Women are very important in this world. Or there's always a number two, a co-captain, a less dominant person there. A co-captain, a person riding what? Shotgun, there.
The killers who attacked the Nora. I've discovered that they're a faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient weapons, machines that corrupt and control other machines. They want to use them to strike Meridian.
What you're saying echoes reports I've received from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the land. When will this attack come, do you know?
I'm not exactly sure.
Then we will do what we can to prepare.
Yes, prepare. Be ready before it gets here.
Ursa is my highest priority. Please.
See? Priorities. Priorities. Not wants. Priorities.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
Oh, that's bad there, boy. You sacrificed a man's woman and child. You sacrificed his first love, his wife, right? And then, well, his first love is his mom. You sacrificed his second love, his wife. And then you sacrificed his last love, his daughter. Whew. I understand.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Oh, okay. You don't want to talk about it. I got you.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might, eventually, if people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
There's really no place for jealousy, no place for envy, because if you continue to get better instead of being comfortable with where you are, you will always rise and stay on top. If you continue to get better every day, instead of getting to a point in life where you feel like you did enough, and then someone comes behind you and passes you, that's when people get jealous. That's when people get envious. People get greedy because they try to hurry up and get everything they can while they can before they get past, because they feel the pressure of someone else coming. It makes no sense to me. It's just laziness.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me.
He lost his right
Together,
hand.
we stopped him.
He lost his better
Liberated
half.
the city from my father. Dervahl
Better
has
treat that
spent
woman
every
right.
moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies. I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
You can level up in life and not even in a good moral standard. You know what I mean? If your values and your morals are not right, let's just say you become wealthy, but you did it in a corrupt manner. You did it by like selling illegal substances, or you did it by bootlegging, or you did it by cheating people or gambling. You know what I mean? That goes against people's morals, people's values, and yeah, the money's good, but people rather live a honest life, you know, not a life of thievery, not a life of corruption. They want to live a honest, truthful life. They don't want to lie about what they do in life. They don't want to hide what they do with their lives. So they will leave the corruption, the dirty money. You feel me? They'll leave the dirty stuff to go to the pure in the upstanding things, even if it causes them to take a step back, because people don't want to live life under the shadows. They want to be in the light. They want to be in the sunshine. You feel me? The Sun King. They want to be in the sunshine. They don't want to always have to live dirty, live in the shadows of everybody else because you're doing illegal stuff. People don't want to live like that.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Bad. What's that? Oh, it's just talk to him. Oh no, that's something else. A book. Go to Pitch Cliff. Alright, y'all. We got new objectives. Go out this way. But I used to have friends like that. They don't want to do things wholesome. They just want to have fun. Fun is like doing corrupt things, or they want to drink and do the things that you're supposed to do in private, public. There's certain things that you don't do in public. You know what I mean? There's certain things that you don't wear in public. There's certain things that you don't like I say this, y'all. Sexy. Women want to look sexy, but sexy is something you do when you want to have what? Sex. We just gonna be real with that. You want to look like sexy. You want to look like sex, but you only have what? Sex privately in the home. Home is where your hoe and me come together. Home. I hate to sound inappropriate, but yeah, that's just what it is. It's not made for the society to see it, and that's why people are getting in trouble, because they have evidence of all this stuff, recording themselves, wanting to have memories and can't remember it. You know what I mean? Because they don't have marriages. They don't do things with their wife. They're single, wealthy men wanting to keep memories of things that they done. They want to take a look at their conquest in life. And they leave what? Evidence. Sloppy, right? I'll tell y'all one thing. If Diddy was married, he wouldn't be going through all this. He wouldn't.
I prefer the one about the son priest falling in love with a merchant's daughter.
Because his business would be kept private. You feel me? It wouldn't be his business, I'm telling. It'll be our business, I'm telling. And if it's our business, I wouldn't. No, you need a partner to do those things with. You need a partner to do those things with. You don't have to go chase women to do things with. You don't have to have multiple women to do those things with. People mess up. They don't understand the value of having a partner. The value of having a partner. We don't want no trouble. We don't want no trouble. We don't want no trouble.